so excited to be here, and I'm hoping that you're going to want to join, that you're going to want to stay, and you're going to have some fun with me. So, today we are talking about how to look relevant, current, without looking like you're trying too hard. And the reason why I'm doing a focused time on this is because so many times, whoops, sorry, let me just turn that down. So many women have said to me, like so many of my clients over the 20 years of styling and designing for women, they say, Tracy, I want to look current. I want to look like not necessarily that I'm trying too hard, not necessarily that I am trying to look like my teenage daughter or granddaughter, but really that I'm just kind of in part of the world. And I think as women over 40, 50, 60, and beyond, one of the biggest fears that I have heard from women is the fear of becoming irrelevant, the fear of not being noticed, the fear of being passed over in life in not in so many different ways. And so my thing is you do not have to be passed over, and you can be noticed if you want to be. But it's about finding your personal style, your level of confidence, what makes you feel good so that you can step out in the world in confidence. And this doesn't mean that suddenly you must become an extrovert. It doesn't mean you must be anything other than who you are. But it is about giving yourself permission to be who you are. And so today I'm going to share with you, this is the deep dive. So what I do is during the week, I do videos on various different topics, and I'm doing a series at the moment, Should Women Over 40 Wear Trends? And so in these videos, I'm dealing with different aspects of that, like how to wear color, how to wear bold print, how to, all the fashion myths that people have around women over 40, 50, 60, and beyond. Like the fashion myths that we should break, the ones that we should say, we don't buy into that. We don't love it. We're going to do our own thing. Okay. So that is the series that I'm doing. And then each week I choose a focus, and I do videos, and then we do a deep dive on the weekend. So we do a deep dive on a Saturday to go deeper, to kind of talk about the stuff behind the topic, right? The things that we feel as women over 40, 50, 60, and beyond. And I think it's really important to have these conversations. And so today, the topic of relevance, I think, is much more than just about fashion. It's about our lives in general. But so many times, if we feel like we're not kind of, if we feel like that in the world, we can dress in a way that makes us feel current, and it kind of makes it possible. Does that make sense to you? So I'll give you some examples. I know women who are amazing in the technology space, and they are women in their 40s, 50s, etc. Okay, but their look doesn't represent that. And so I think in a way that's a struggle, because people look at them and assume a whole bunch of things. But what if they were to shift their look just a tad, just a little bit, to kind of show the women that they are, to show that they are current? Not only are they current, girlfriend, these women are trailblazers in technology. I mean, like, how much more relevant and current can you be? But their look doesn't represent that. And so what I'm going to do today is give you some tips on how to create, like how to work with the trends, how to work with this thing called fashion, so that you don't feel overwhelmed by it, that you don't feel left out of it. Because this is what irritates me so many times, is that suddenly we become women over 40, 50, 60, and beyond. And suddenly now what, we don't want to be fashionable. We don't want to look current. That's nonsense. We absolutely freaking want to, and we just need to learn how. So we're going to talk about that. Like, how do we take the fashions? How do we pull them into our existing wardrobe? How do we enjoy them? How do we have fun with them? And then I'm also going to share with you how I use the fashion trends to create my collection each season. So this is, and I'm going to show you some of the new styles. And of course, I would love your feedback on them, because I am in the process of designing the spring collection, and I am using some of the spring trends, but I also use trends that I think I kind of let the trends inspire me to create something that you're going to love for a longer time, because my collection is it is an investment, right? It isn't like a quick enjoy it for 1 or 2 times and never wear it again. I mean, maybe it is, but for most of my customers, for most of my clients, they wear things for a long time. They love them for a long time. And when they invest a bit of money, they want to enjoy them for a long time. So we'll talk about that as well. Okay. So the first most important thing when it comes to trends is, first of all, and I'm going to go through these very quickly, and then I'm going to give you some practical examples. And let me know in the chat. I can see that there are a few of you here. I would love to hear from you. Where are you live from? Come and let me know in the chat. Come, girls, I want to hear from you. Okay, so the thing is, right? First of all, when it comes to the trends, you need to choose the trends that you like, that work with your personal style. Okay, not necessarily just wearing something because it's trendy. It was so interesting the other day. I have a networking group. It's a very special networking group of just women. It's a round table, really kick-ass, amazing women. And so I use them kind of as a focus group for me sometimes. And I asked them, I was like, well, can I ask you, what are the fashion questions that you have? And I'm telling you, so many of the questions were around, is this still in? If it's not in, can I still wear it? How do I wear this at my age? How do I wear this for my body shape? And so many of us feel this way. So we're not alone. So when you start looking at the trends and you start looking at what's coming into stores, maybe you follow the trends, maybe you don't. But the reality is the trends are going to impact on what's in the stores and what is available. Unless you are shopping vintage, unless you are shopping thrifting, then you have a much wider span to choose from. That's why I love shopping that way. But for a lot of women, you are going to be restricted by the colors and the styles that are in, because that is what's in fashion. That's what's going to be in stores. So when you go looking at things, choose the things that you really like. I'll give you an example. So this is the polka dot. This is the polka dot dress that I've just designed for spring. I love it. And I'll tell you honestly, it gives me throwback vibes, because when I was a teenager, I wore polka dots in abandon. Like I wore all different sizes of polka dots all together at the same time. Typical me. I know, right? And when I was in design school, I made this evening dress. It was like a fit here and flare, and it had a big bow. We did those bow things, right? In a big but like very stiff. I actually made it very stiff bow. And the actual dress was made of a georgette that was a polka dot. It was white with black polka dots. And then the bow was the reverse. It was black with white polka dots. And I loved this thing. I absolutely freaking loved it. But I've been resistant to polka dots recently for a long time in the last few years, because I wore them when I was a teenager, because I designed with them when I was in design school, which was a long time ago. But I'm loving them again. And I'm loving them because look at the unusualness of this polka dot. It's not the regular. So if it was just a plain polka dot, and I've seen polka dot fabrics come and go in the last, I would say, 2 years, and I've not used them, but this one was so unique to me because of the different sizes of the polka dot, and also because I'm always looking. So this is, and I'll weave this in as I tell the stories of the trends. But I look for trends that are going to suit women's bodies. I look for the trends that I can utilize in a powerful way. So as an example, here is the way the fabric is, the print of the fabric. It's like it's in these sort of kind of 1.5 yards. Hey Anita, so good to see you. It's in this 1.5 yards of polka dot, right? But I put the polka dots at the bottom and the top because it creates the big ones, because it creates this elongated look. Now, what it does mean is that we do have to wear a slip dress on underneath, because let me tell you, I've tried it and it doesn't work. You can also belt this, which is really great. I'll show that to you in a second. But the cool thing is that, whoops, hold on, let me get my belt. I cannot do a live without my belt. Just a second. And I'm waiting for the stock to arrive of my belts. Just a second, because I actually wore it. Hold on. Okay. This is very important. The belting is incredibly important. I have red ones coming as well. The red belt will look stunning with this. Okay, so you can belt it. And the style of this dress, so it is a full length dress, but it's also styled in a way that's going to suit women. So you see what I'm saying? It's like you can wear the trends. You just need to translate them so that they work for your body shape. So this is a great example of one of those kinds of things, right? Because if it was in a dress, let me just say, if it was in a dress that was, let me show you what this would look like. So if it was in like this and it was very column, this is going to make your tummy look bigger and your hips, like it's going to make all of this, but because it's flared, it's got that gorgeous, it still gives a nod to the trend, it still is fashionable, but it suits your body shape. And that's tip number 2, is choose trends that are going to work for your body shape and or translate them for your body shape. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example of that now as well. So the jumpsuit is very fashionable for spring. Okay, it's a big fashion trend. Everybody's loving the jumpsuit. Thank it. I've been loving jumpsuits for a while. So that's the other thing, girls. You do not have to wear trends. You do not have to wear anything that you don't want to wear just because it's trendy. You really don't. And so I'd encourage you not to do that. Right. I'm going to step out of the shot and I can speak to you while I'm getting changed. But essentially, this is a jumpsuit that I've designed, and I've really been working on this jumpsuit because there are so many jumpsuits out there, and I've been trying them on because I've been doing my research, is, a lot of them are in a plain color fabric. And let me say that, a plain color fabric shows so much more. It really, really does, even if it's lined. So I have found that, like, you really have to be careful what underwear you wear on underneath. If you're having a blow today, it's going to be a bit of a challenge. It's all that kind of thing. So I like to work with print, and that's why I design with print, is because it is very, very concealing. Okay, so this is the jumpsuit that I've designed. It's a brand new. It's in a woven. I've had a jumpsuit in a stretch fabric, which is really great, but this is a woven. I wanted something that was going to be breathable for the summertime. But the cool thing is that we've actually placed a lot of the fullness in the front, but we've taken the fullness out of the back. And the reason for that is because as women over 40, 50, especially as we get into 50, our bodies are changing. The priorities in our bodies are changing. So it goes to our tummy and less to our butt, right? It's almost like it goes whoosh right there. So I'm starting to design with that in mind, bearing in mind that as we hit menopause, as we hit that kind of thing, it's going to do that. Now, the cool thing is as well is that we can tie these are actually slits at the bottom, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. So I actually like to wear it like this, especially if I'm going to wear it loose. Now, it has got quite a lot of shape to it, in fact, because I'm all about shape. I love shape. It's a really, really important thing to show your shape, but shape doesn't mean wearing something like super tight. It just means going along the lines of your body. Okay, so this is a really great one. And the tying at the bottom also gives it some shape. The other thing that you can do, again, you know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say. And by the way, if this is just like way too busy of a print, you could have it in a different print. You do not have to have it in this print. You could have it in different prints. Okay, so this is what you do is you actually, in fact, it was my husband's idea. When I was working on the style, I was trying to figure out how to belt it. And then he said, oh, wouldn't it be nice if you could just fold it like that, like put a button there or something, and then it will actually look like you're wearing a dress. And I was like, oh my goodness, that's such a brilliant idea. So you literally take it and you fold it there, and you can actually put the belt even back to front. All right. And then you take this one and you fold that to the front. Do you see how that starts to make it look like you're actually wearing a dress? So it's really fun. And especially if you're wearing it loose like this, it's really going to make you look like you're wearing a dress. And so here you've got the disguising because it's in a print. You've got fullness that you can use. You've got adaptability for your body because Our bodies are doing all different things on all different days. And then look at that. You see? So now we've got a really cool, so cool look. But I have to tell you, honestly, girls, I am probably gonna wear mine loose. That is how, because I seldom wear things loose, but for me, this just works because of the draping, because of the fabric. So here again, coming back to the trends, the trend is the jumpsuit. Does that mean you must now wear a super tight cat suit kind of thing? No. Does it even mean that a jumpsuit? I mean, I'll be honest with you, like I've been, because I'm doing QVC, and so I have to wear plain colored clothes, like solid colors. Very challenging for me. Because everything in my wardrobe is print. So I'm having to go and shop and actually buy some things for QVC because I need to wear solid colors because otherwise I'm going to clash with the prints of the bags and it's a whole thing. And I'm telling you, it's very challenging to wear solid colors because you have to wear something on and you have to wear a slip dress underneath it, or you have to wear like, specific underwear that shows no lines. And then if I'm bloated, like what do I do on those days? It's really hard. And for me, I feel like this is my passion, is to create clothing that is current, that is fun, that is fashionable, but that also suits your body shape, adapts to the body that you already have, adapts to your body changes, allows you to gain a few pounds, lose a few pounds, not the end of the world. That is my passion. And things that you will love for years to come. I have things in my closet. I have dresses in my closet that I've had from my collection that I've had for over 15 years, and I still love them and I still wear them. So I think it's about when you are choosing trends that suit your personal style, then you can wear them whether they're in fashion or not. You really can. You can wear them they're in fashion or not because they suit your personal style. I love jumpsuits. I'm probably gonna love jumpsuits for a long time. I doubt I'm suddenly next season gonna go, oh no, that's not fashionable anymore. I'm not gonna wear it. No, I'm gonna wear it. And by the way, girls, if this is because for some of my girls, they were like, whoo, that is just way too much print for me. I get it. So you can have it in other prints as well. You can have it in, this is a constellation print, by the way. This is what we call constellation. Laura called it constellation because she says, oh, it actually looks like the constellation from far because of the splotchiness. You can also have it in this. This is it looks like a denim, but it isn't a denim. So the cool thing about my collection, and by the way, you can use the QR code over here if you want to go and take a look. These things, by the way, are not yet on the website. They're coming soon. So they will be coming soon. But I would love, 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 love to hear your input and your comments and your feelings about it. So if you love these dresses, let me know. Because also, fabric is very limited. So what I do allow my clients to do as well is that they can put a hold on the fabric. So you can place a deposit and it actually holds the fabric for you. And that way it's not going to be sold out. Okay. So first of all, let's just recap what we've said already. The first one is choose trends that suit your personal style. Number two, choose trends that suit your body shape. Okay, very important. And they're going to work with the body that you have now. And then number three is to choose trends that are going to suit your lifestyle. Okay. And this is very important because a lot of us, our lifestyle has changed. Our lifestyle is not what it was. Even I live in New York City, and I've even noticed there are a lot of people working hybrid. People are going out less. The restaurants are not even open as long as they used to be. It used to be New York was the city that never slept. It isn't so much anymore. Seriously, I'm pretty surprised at how often, even like after a show, you go to a show and then you want to go for dinner, things are closed. They're just not staying open like they used to. So this is the thing, is that our lifestyles have changed. Our lifestyles, for some of us, have become a lot more casual. You may have gone through a change as also you may have had children. That's going to change your lifestyle, those type of things. So you want to choose the trends and or adapt the trends to suit your lifestyle. So Let me give you an example of that. So if you are a casual, now this is, I'm very excited about this piece. You may have seen the mock snake skirt, the wrap skirt, and I had that in the black, okay? But this I have now done in denim. And this is going to be such a fun piece. I'm going to get changed again and show you how to wear this one. But and I was playing with it over the week, during this week. I did it about 3 or 4 times, guys. So when I create a new style, it takes often a lot of renditions to get it right. It's not something that's just like, oh, quick, quick, super quick, it's done. No, 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 it's not. Okay, it takes a while to get that happening. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pop this off. Oh, and it's such a beautiful warm day in New York today. I cannot believe this weather. I'm almost a little mixed feelings about it because I know it is a reflection of what's going on with the climate. But I have to say, it's a beautiful day today. I'm very excited. I'm like, oh, it's so nice and warm. It's not so freezing. Okay, so this is the next one I'm going to show you, and this is what I'm going to talk about with adapting things for your lifestyle. Now, denim, and I hesitate to say that denim is a trend because it really isn't. Denim is like always in. Jeans are always in. The styles of jeans will change. The cut of the jeans will change. The type of denim will change. The rips, the no rips, that kind of thing will change. But there will always be a denim in fashion. However, in the last year or so, I have found that denim is becoming more and more part of an everyday wardrobe that is not just about jeans. So it's in blouses, it's in dresses, it's in skirts, it's in that kind of thing. And so I've created, and I'm quite excited. I'm just trying to adjust this here so that I can show it to you. So I've created this denim skirt. So this is a really great example because this denim skirt could be worn easily with just a little top or a blouse, right? So this is the magic blouse, and then I've wrapped it over and tucked it in and put on the skirt. Now, I tried this as a longer skirt, and girls, I have to tell you, it didn't work. It looked very, very fuddy-duddy. And so here again, now the cool thing about a denim skirt is that a denim skirt can make, hello, Jessica! Do you approve, girl? I have a question for you, by the way, Jess. I have a new style that I need, and I think it'll either work or it won't. Okay, so but I'll show it to you in a second. But look at how cute. So I tried this. I did a spontaneous live on Wednesday night, and I had this as a longer skirt, and it just looked fuddy-duddy. It looked terrible. I would have thought it would look great, but it actually didn't. And so then I cut it and I made it shorter, and look at how fun this is. And the cool thing is that you can take all your magic blouses, if for those of you who have magic blouses in your closet. If you don't have a magic blouse, get a magic blouse because I'm telling you, they're amazing. They come in all the different fabrics, and you can wear this as a crossover blouse, or you can do this, and I'm going to show you. I don't have anything on underneath it, so let me just well, I mean, I have a bra, but I think I don't have a cami on underneath. But you can also wear it like this. Okay. So you can wear a cami on underneath and pop this and have that to also disguise the tummy. What's really fun about this skirt as well is that you can put a buckle on it. So this is a buckle that I just recently got yesterday. I love it. It's so cool. I've actually got it to go with a dress that I've got for QVC because I want to put it on my belt that's going to go onto the dress. Okay. And so what you can do is you can use buckles. Let me show you how you can do that. It's really fun. So you just put these ties inside of the buckles. Okay, here we go. Like that. And then you can, so obviously this would be more of a tuck in if you're tucking in the top. And then you can have that as, just a second, let me change it again. You can have that as a nice focal point. Again, because you're taking the eye to the side, it's going to give you more of a, can you actually see it? Can you see it clearly? There we go. There's better. Because it's taken to the side, it de-emphasizes the tummy. See, look at how fun that is. Oh, it's just so fun. And then also you could do, if you're not a tuck in kind of person, you could do a wrap blouse. Oh wait, hold on. Let me just go and sorry, let me get my sunset one because I was wearing that yesterday. Oh, it's so nice and warm. So I was able to, I just want to see if the wrap blouses, and by the way, I have some of them on sale. So if you want to get them, go ahead and get them quickly because they're going to go back to the regular prices soon. I just thought I would do a flash sale just to clear out. I needed some clearing out of space. There aren't that many left though. So, and very limited sizes. But let me just try this and see if this works. Okay. Just a second, because I don't know if I even have any others inside. Oh, yes. Okay, so you could even wear, all right, so let me take this. Oh, I love this. Let me take this off because what you don't want is too many layers that are going to cause a problem. Okay, here we go. So you would keep this wrap part very simple underneath, and then hold on. You'd keep this wrap part very simple. In fact, you could probably just tuck it on underneath your blouse completely. And then you could have this over it. Or you can tuck it in. So that's the fun thing is that you can actually, oh, I like this. This is very cool. See, so you could do that, or you can tuck it in. And I'm gonna do the tuck. So what you'll do is if you tuck it in, you're gonna use this as I'm gonna tie that around. Okay, now let me take the skirt off. And again, so this is a way of taking the trends and making it work for you. So denim is a trend. Now, the denim skirts that I have found, they very seldom fit well. They're very stiff. They often are just very straight, which don't give you fit and flare, which is a problem. Oh, I like this. Oh, this is very cool. Okay, so this can be tucked in underneath and worn as a tuck-in blouse with the skirt. Do you see what I'm saying? Or it can be a tuck-out blouse. So you using the wrap of the whole thing to create that look. And the nice thing about the skirt is that the skirt can go quite high up. So it gives the tummy coverage, which is really great. And then if you want to put the buckle on, you can have the buckle on here to give the asymmetrical look. That may cause too much going on, but it's up to you. But this is the way that you can do it. And again, so that's taking, if you love the denim trend, a denim skirt is a great way to dress down a blouse. And also to keep it, you could still wear this to work. I mean, unless you're working in a very conservative law firm, I feel like this would be a great work look. Yeah, I know. It is. Jess, I have to tell you though, that I only have enough fabric for 2 skirts. So I tried to get more. The fabric came and it's very narrow. So it actually took a lot of fabric and I was trying it. It took me about 3 or 4 times to get the skirt right. First it was a dress, then it was oh my goodness, I've tried so many things with the skirt. But I'm very excited about the skirt, but I only have enough fabric for 2 skirts. That's it. So just let me know if you want to reserve one because it is so good. I may be able to get a similar fabric in black, but not in the blue. And I love the color because the color is lighter. It's like let me bring it up close to the camera. Look at that. And it's got a lot of white in it as well. So it's very cool. Okay, so this is that again, choosing the trends that suit your lifestyle and or adapting them to suit your lifestyle. And then the other thing, girls, that I want to say, and this is a very important point, I feel, have fun with fashion. Have fun with it. Really enjoy what fashion has to give you because that it's just there to inspire you to create your own personal style. That's all it really is. When it's there, it is there to help you along, not to dictate to you what you should wear. And fashion has a massive impact on the fabric that is available to me, as an example, the colors that are available to me as a designer, the all of those things, the prints, it definitely impacts. So whether we think we like it or not, or whether we love it or not, fashion is there and it does impact, no doubt. Okay, it's just about finding what suits you and making it work for you. And also, what I want to say is choose the trends that, if you choose the trends that suit your lifestyle, suit your body shape, suit your personal style, those things will last for a longer time. And trends come and go, it doesn't really matter. I'm finding, because I live in New York, and the most important trend in New York is personal style. People are not slaves to trends here. They really are not. They wear what they want to wear, they express themselves. And I think because of thrifting, because of buying secondhand, because of all that kind of stuff, consignment, even that type of thing, we have so much more to choose from. So we are not limited by what's on trend anymore. We can buy a whole bunch of different things. Okay, so that is the bit about how to look relevant, current, without at over 40 and not try too hard. Now I want to show you, Jess, if you're still there, and girls who are there. So this is the story. I'm on QVC again. So I'm working with Patricia Nash handbags, beautiful handbags, by the way. I'll show you an example of one of her handbags. They are divine. For those of you girls who are handbag girls, woo, they're stunning. And they're not nearly as expensive as some of the bags that you used to buy from me on Luxland. But just like as an example, right? These are vintage inspired bags. Look at how beautiful this is. It is so gorgeous. And of course, she would have this in a regular, like a plain color as well. She has got some printed leather bags. They are beautifully designed. They are just stunning. But because of the fact that she does work with prints, on QVC, get this, I have to wear all solid colors. Now, girls, I don't own solid colors. Like, I don't think I had one dress that I bought that I got at a swap thing, like where it was pre-COVID. It does look exactly. She does a lot of frame bags as well, Jessica. They're amazing. And she does great totes, and she does, I mean, phenomenal and so beautifully made. So anyway, so this is the thing. I have no plain color clothes, like no plain color dresses. So I went out shopping and I was looking, and it's tough. I have to tell you, it's very hard for me. I go shopping and I'm like, oh, there's those. Look at that beautiful print, and then I'm like, no, 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 not print, not print. But talk about having to go against my own personal style. But it got me thinking, and then I was looking for a dress similar to my Wear It three ways dress in a solid color, couldn't find it. So I went and got fabric. Very difficult to buy this kind of fabric online. So I'm going to have to, but I got this beautiful fabric, and this is the Wear Three Ways dress in a solid color. So I'm doing it in a brown and this beautiful cobalt blue. In fact, look, I haven't even cut this. I was literally finishing it this morning. So let me just cut it. The hem is not even done, but I'm going to put it on for you. I haven't even properly put it on. Okay. I want your opinion because maybe you would also like a plain color dress. I want to test it though. And I am bloated today because I had pizza last night. Vegan pizza, but it was still pizza and wine. Yeah. And so I'm feeling, but it's more the wheat that's not so kind to me. But anyway, so I am feeling bloated today, but I think it's a good day to try it and see if it works. Because if I'm bloated and it still works, yay! And you won't believe it, but this color, I have the exact body stocking for this dress to wear it now when it's still cold. Okay, so let's see. We're trying it together, girls. We're trying it together. So this is it in a solid color. I would love to hear your thoughts. Okay, I'm gonna look and I'm gonna be very critical about it for myself. Okay, it works. It actually works. Now let's look if I belt it, is it going to work? Okay, so let me get my belt. In fact, I think I'm gonna get my silver belt because I've got the silver shoes on. So this you can then take here. I just want to check and see because I want to make sure that it's not showing too many panty lines, that it's not showing bloatedness, that it's not like showing all the things that we don't have to worry about when we're wearing prints. That's one of the reasons why I love, I mean, even with lined pieces, I have to tell you often, oh, this is great. Okay, and you can move the gathers where you want them to go so that they cover. Can I see panty lines? I can't even see panty lines, guys, and I don't even have perfect panties on. So I don't know. What do you think? Okay, so this is the thing. Would you be interested in a three-way dress, wear three-ways dress in a plain color? Now, this color is not available. Let me just say to you, um, I was lucky to just get this piece for myself, but this color is not available. But I could get, and I'm interested to find out if you girls love the idea of a plain color, and if you would wear it, or is the fact that it's a print make it look more expensive, seem more expensive to you? Have more value. I'd love to hear from you. I mean, I personally love the printed ones, but it is really great. And then let me just see, could I do the magic blouse over it? Could I do the magic blouse? Let's see. This is a very nice weight of fabric. This is like a jersey crepe. And it's got some stretch to it as well, but it's a nice weight. So I feel like that also makes a difference. I have it, I'm doing it in a chocolate brown, like a very dark chocolate brown, because she does a lot of leather, a lot of cognac color leather. Let me go and get the chocolate brown. It's actually on my cutting table, so hold on. Let me just go and get it and I'll show it to you. It's not sewn up yet though. But this is the chocolate. I do think though, the one thing we just have to bear in mind is that we may have to wear a slip-on underneath, because when you go into the sunlight, specifically with that's again another thing about a print. When you go into the sunlight, you can see through it. So you may have to wear a slip if you wear just like and then that's an extra layer. So it just depends. Okay, so hold on. This is the chocolate brown. Whoops, this is actually cut. Hold a second. Let me just get. There we go. This with the, oh my goodness, with a snake. With the snake. Okay, and this one is a slightly different. I think this is more of an ITY fabric. It's got a little, yeah, it does have stretch in it. So this is the chocolate brown one. I mean, I know you can't really see, but it's very beautiful. It's very drapey, you know? But is it as special? I don't know. So I would love your opinion on it. Um, Jess, if you are there, I would love for you to tell me what you think and whether this is something it would be of interest to you. This particular color, though, is not. I can look. I'll have to do some research if I get enough consensus. Like if women really do want a plain color, then I can look and see what I can find. But yeah, so that's the thought process, guys. All right. So, are there any other questions? Um, Yeah, are there any other questions? So these lives, girls, really serve as a time for us to kind of come together and have conversations. If you want to engage with me, that's great. If you don't and you just want to listen, that's also fine. But it's a really great way for us to engage and then for me to share tips with you. And then also, this is an opportunity for you to shop live and to see some of the garments in live, in like real time, so that you can see what they look like on the body, how they drape, how they don't, etc. Now, next week, my time is going to have to change because I'm coming back from QVC. I have a QVC in in Philadelphia, like in Pennsylvania, on the late Friday night. So it takes me a while to get back to New York, and probably the live will be around 2 p.m. Eastern time. So, but I will let you know I'll keep you updated on that. But I still intend to continue to do my shows unless I am on air. So if I'm on air or I'm there and I have no clothes with me, if I don't have clothes with me, I might still do just to connect with you girls. Okay, so girls, this is la la la. This is the dress. Let me know if you want them in a solid. If you want them in a solid, let me know what colors you would like because I am happy to do them in a solid for you if you really like them. They're not gonna, I mean, I don't know that I would do it. I would not do it in a wrap dress. Because I mean, look, just look at this, girls. You know, a plain color does. But the style works because it's so floaty and it's got, so okay. So have a wonderful day, girlfriends. Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Till next week. Take care.